2. Back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one ripped. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So 9 batters come to the plate. Bottom of the inning. Right here's Xander Bogaerts now. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Right through there for his strike.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
And a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fly ball down the line. Hernandez brings it in with a nice running grab.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Next for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Dodgers leading by 4 here on opening day. Fights it off. You'll see another. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman. Machado out of the play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fernando Tatis Jr. at the plate now, singing his first ever opening day. It was with the Padres back in 2019.
Yeah, and San Diego didn't waste time with Tatis, Boog. The Padres made him the youngest player to start opening day in 20 years. He's part of a special wave of talent in Major League Baseball, no doubt about that.
And on second to the throw to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. That's San Diego. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Haley. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That's such a frustrating play for an outfielder. You know you should make this play, but you never really had a chance because of the bad angle. What should have been an out turned out to be a double.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Mookie now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And it's fouled away. Man at second. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 6-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Next for L.A., Gavin Lux. On the ground, right side, Bogarts. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 3. Well struck, right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Tatis hauls it in to end the inning. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. It's now a 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Ball.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
Popped up. Muncy moving under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. The Padres with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Out towards left center. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar.
Right through there for a strike. That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And the right hand. That's strike 2.
No ball.
2 outs, base is empty. That to right. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Still in total command on the mound. New inning getting started. Max Muncy at the dish. Avila back to work. On the ground. It's off his shoulder. Eats him up.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Last one left field. And it is gone. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Tom Cosgrove will take over here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up there and it's the same way you would for one in a close game.
The pitch. So a man aboard. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Hit hard, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That ball looked and sounded like it was shot out of a cannon. Absolutely demolished at 117 miles per hour, which is extremely rare, but I bet he wishes he got just a little more lift on it, because if he would have, it would have gone way out of here.
First and second here, no outs. Hayward swings, mashes one, deep right field. Tatis going back, and gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 11-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the autopilot.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Angel De Los Santos.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 12-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And that's going to roll to the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now, and he can't come up with it.
No. Play.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
There's a swing and a drive. Gone. Make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 15-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So they turn things over to the righty, Stephen Cole. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Oh, 0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. An offensive explosion this inning, and we're at the top of the 8th. Foul ball still 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Stays alive. The 0-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. And they add a run. It's 16-0.
Another home run. This is turning into BP.
And here's the catcher, Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Bounce to third. First out in the top of the 8th. And the batter now, James Outman. Ground ball right side, and the 0-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Gone! So he blasts one out the other way, and they add on. It's 17-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Wow, it ends up being just a 1-out single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Wandy Peralta getting loose out there. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 20-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Number 75.
1 out, base is empty. Gavin Lux, the next to hit. And there's a foul ball. Suarez, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch. And for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And there's 2 down.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Strike on the inside corner. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
2 down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit.
Allows you to hit a ball right back up the box like that.
Next to hit, Shohei Ohtani. Fought off foul.
And he's got just trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. That was blasted to the moon. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 22-0. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Say goodbye to that one. They go back-to-back. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 23-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
Wandy Peralta gets handed the rock out of the pen. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Got him looking. Third out, and that ends the frame. And it looks like it's time to adjust the difficulty setting. Wow, what an inning. Last half of the 8th coming up. LA's on top, 23-0. Bottom of the 8th, stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
The center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
The pitch. Foul ball. And the righty deals.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Towards first. He steps on the bag. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The designated hitter.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And that one finds its way through. And that turns the lineup over. The throw is wild and it gets away. And he'll pull into second safely. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Xander Bogaerts. He swings and fouls one off. One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. At the belt and fires. Right through there. Got him. That's the second out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That one ripped left field. That's back. And forget it. So he goes yard to left. It's 23-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever.
And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 9th inning. And we're back. And now the center fielder, James Outman. Here comes a pitch. Fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Number 1, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The punch out there, and a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. We got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
Hernandez batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Tatis sizes this one up. That's out number 2. And up next for Los Angeles, Jason Hayward.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
swing and a miss.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the air, center field. Merrill on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll... We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. There's the strike. And the pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Right-hander kick steals. Battling here as he fouls it away. And they'll do it again. Center field. Outman coming on. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's two down. So they're down to their final out. And now it's going to be Jake Cronin. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take this one in a blowout. Back here at Chavez Ravine with Chris Singleton, I'm John Gombe. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
And that one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swung on, belted. That's that. See you They must be going crazy in the dugout. And we're starting over. It's 2-2 to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left.